Hello everyone, and let's get started. You're probably wondering where Hyun and RunnerUp are if you're looking at Hyun versus RunnerUp Game 3. Basically, I made this video as an anti-spoiler. Hyun won the series 2-0, which you should probably already know if you're already watching this video. But basically, I'm gonna upload Game 3s and stuff just so that if you look at my list of videos and you notice that Hyun only has 2 games versus RunnerUp, you obviously know that whoever wins the first game wins the actual series. So anyway, I'm going to be casting a game that I played on ladder a fair while ago against NSG Ayuyalols. That's an annoying name to say. NSG, I believe, is the biggest team in Israel, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, this is a bit of a funny game. Alright, so then, I guess I'll cast this like normal rather than analyzing it. So, NSG, I'm just going to call him the Blue Protoss. The Blue Protoss is going to be going for a proxy 2-gate here. We see him throwing down the pylon behind the shrubbery already. Penguin going to be moving on out here with a drone. And he looks like he is going to be able to scout his initial position first, so he will have a little bit of warning if he doesn't scout cross. Oh, no, he is actually going for a cross scout first, so the Protoss player here is going to have a little bit of an opportunity to gain a little more time with this proxy 2-gate. And it is going to be a proxy 10-10 gate, so he is going all in with this play. Penguin still not showing a pull just yet. He's at the 15 supply at this point. You're probably going to be seeing a pull right about now. There we go. Yeah, standard timing for the pull, but this could be a little difficult to hold off. Finally getting in there with the drone. He's going to notice that there's absolutely nothing here. And this is going to be a little strange. Yeah, there's not very many workers in this mineral line. He knows something's up here. Overlord going to be moving on in now. And yeah, the first gateway is completing, so Zealot's going to be chronoed out of there momentarily. The question is what to do in this situation. Drone's coming down, trying to get rid of that pesky little probe. Here we go, he's going to be sending a drone down in to scout this bottom location. He will find these 2 gateways, but is it too late at this point? And yeah, with chrono boost being used on those Zealots are going to be done very, very soon. Has an Overlord sitting around in this base as well, just to make sure that he doesn't transition out of this. Gonna go over the pylon there, but he has a probe down there as well. Could make for a bit of annoyance there. Spinecrawler being put up right now, a second one as well. So Penguin really preparing for this, but he's losing quite a bit in the way of economy. While the Blue Protoss, actually, he's going all into this. He's not producing any more probes, so as long as Penguin holds here, he should be all right. Couple Zerglings are going to pop on out, but there are 2 Zealots here, and it's much harder to kill 2 Zealots than 1. 4 Zerglings can kill a Zealot without losing a single Zergling, but 2 Zealots, not quite the same story. Actually, I really like what the Protoss player is doing here. He is going to be just putting the Zealots on the ramp. There's no way for the Zerg to escape at this point. And on Shakura's, it's going to take a while to get there. He's going to be able to position the Spinecrawler there. I'm not sure if this is in range, though. I don't actually think it is. Meanwhile, we're seeing a no forge just yet, but there is going to be an expansion coming down here from the Blue Protoss, so he is trying to transition out of this. More Zerglings on the way, and yep, the Spinecrawlers are there, but they can't quite hit, so he has to wait for the Queen to generate enough energy for Creep Tumor, and that's definitely not going to be ideal. Gas going to be finishing up as well now, and he's throwing guys right into gas, producing a couple more drones. He's a little low on those. Taking a look at the worker count, 16 to 13 at the moment. Finally has enough energy for that Creep Tumor. And he should be able to break out of here eventually, but it's going to be a long time. He has to wait for the creep to actually spread over there, then has to wait for the actual Spinecrawler. So this is going to be a long, long time until this is ready. He's stopped producing out of these 2 gateways. Definitely like that. But he hasn't made any at home just yet. He's probably going to spend a lot of minerals and cannons here. There's the first one. But yeah, his only real hope of surviving a potential Baneling bust that could follow this up is with a lot of cannons. So Blue Protoss definitely needs to throw down quite a few. And the Zealots are going to move down to the bottom of the ramp. I think they may still be out of range. Yeah, they are still out of range, so this is taking a long time to break out of here. Meanwhile, we are going to be seeing Cybernetics Core coming down to the front. And lane speed finally going to be getting started. No Baneling Nest just yet, though. Taking a bit of damage on those. And the Zerglings are going to be able to come on down, and he is going to engage the Zealots with the Zerglings. He does get a full surround, so this will be as cost efficient as possible. No real micro going on, there's just enough Zerglings that it doesn't really matter. And at this point, Penguin is in a relatively okay position as far as hitting back goes, but he needs to break through and do some damage because the Blue Protoss has a lot of workers. Forge, of course, has been down for quite a while, and Hatchery going down in the main here from the Zerg player. And this is just a break casting character for a while. This is what I like to do against Proxy 2 gates, against guys who try to expand a wall off. It's just really, really awesome. Because there's nothing he can do. We see another cybernetics core going down to the front. This is not a mistake. This is pretty much just him trying to get up as good a wall as possible. A few roaches. Nope, no roaches just yet. There's roach one on the way. But Zergling's continuing to pour on past. He is trying to break through the wall here. Cannons are down. He should be able to break on through, but there is another cannon building. Is the cannon going to complete? That is the question, focusing down a couple of those forward pylons, but continuing to wall up with the cannons. That cybernetics core will finish, so he can't salvage that for more monies. And yeah, that photon cannon is going to finish. Will not survive for all that long, though. And these Zerglings look like they may be able to break through. Yes, they are into the natural now, and that is going to be far less than ideal. Breaking right into the main, running straight up the ramp there. This hatchery still building and still undetected by the Protoss player. Going right into the mineral line, doing quite a bit of damage here as well. And he is actually being drawn down to the bottom of the ramp. He wants to kill off the wall in order to break through with these lings, but actually opts not to. Instead, hold positioning in the mineral line. This is pretty nice trick to do. Out of range of the cannons. Still can do quite a lot of damage to these probes. There we go, though. The hatchery is done. Does the blue Protoss see it yet? No, he does not. Doesn't even see the creep yet. Now he does. Now he sees the creep spreading out. Queen's almost done. Roaches in production. A couple of lings actually just popped, but nope, no roaches just yet. But Zergling's in production here. And doing his damage to the Nexus as much as feasibly possible without actually taking any damage from the cannons. Killing off another worker. And just doing his best here to do as much damage as possible. Those aren't going to go very well. Those probes can't trade very well against these Zerglings at all. Down goes another probe. Queen is now ready to be injecting that hatchery. A bit sloppy on the injects, but a bunch of Zerglings just sitting in the middle of the map. You can't really break through this wall. Actually, there's a hole there. I'm going to pull those back. Try to deal with the gateways, I guess, to make sure there's no additional warpins. 6 roaches on the way now. Most of them, a couple of them from this expansion, from this in-base hatchery, rather. And yep, he sees the queen on the high ground, and there's the GG, or the OMFG, rather. So that was just a little bit of a funny game. I like countering Proxy 2 gates with that build. It's pretty good. I think that was the first time I actually did it. But anyway, once again, this was pretty much just to avoid spoilers for the Hyun game, so don't take this video too seriously. And I'll be back with more videos sometime in the future. I think I have another part of Final Fantasy X that is already recorded and ready to be uploaded at my behest. But I have a tournament to play in now, so I can't really upload because then I'll lag. So maybe after the tournament. See you guys.